Sorry about that. My mic wasn't working. I just realised that it wasn't on. Let me just check it's on stream. My mic wasn't working. I just realised that it wasn't. Okay, sorry about that echo there. Yeah, my mic just was not working, and then I just restarted Streamlabs and it's back up again. So I'm afraid we're just gonna have to redo those last few minutes. But just bear with me real quick, and we'll get back to where we were. We only made like 2 minutes of progress. So, God, I've got to go through all my windows again. And there we go. I'm back. Let me open up the app and switch over. There we go. Did that switch it? That did switch it, okay. Now let me see if it was the app that stopped my mic. I'm just going to tab out and see if it's still picking up. Yeah, it is. It is, okay. So, I don't know what that was. It was just a weird bug, I guess. But it's fixed now, so let's get back into this. Welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. So, let's just get into this real quick. Last time I finished the Clover route in both the endings, and oh, thanks to the host. Really appreciate it. So yeah, last time God damn, I gotta wait for this to end. I did the Clover ending. Well, both of the endings, the good, well, the bad one and the awful one. So now this time I'm going to go ahead and go back to this choice here where we chose whether or not to ally or betray Tenmyouji. And I'm going to choose to ally him instead so we can follow the story in the other direction and see what we get.
10 seconds.
So let's just skip this to the choice, and this time we're going to try and ally Tenmyouji and see what we get. Now I'm assuming his choice isn't going to change at all, because it just doesn't make sense that it would change at all. So let's see how this one plays out then. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyouji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What happened to make him like that?
So you chose ally, huh?
I sure did. You don't get to complain. I won, remember?
Not complaining. I just think you're being a little soft-hearted.
Well, I just, kinda don't want to murder people, but okay, whatever. Oh, you worry too much. I'm sure Tenmyouji chose ally too.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have any facts, just misguided optimism.
Hey, nobody wants to kill each other, right? We all want to get home. Hey, what's kicking?
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
I love Zero in this game. This version of him is so campy and weird and over the top, and it's just amazing. Let's go. We should have a look at these results.
Fine.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock!
Yeah. Let's kick out some jams.
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I love all these cheesy, awful rabbit puns. They're just the worst, so they're the best. Alright, now let's see how the vote turned out this time. See if it's any different now that I made my choice. Okay. So that's all the same. Now how does this one turn out? Betray? Oh my god! What the fuck, Tenmyouji? You didn't choose that last time.
Here
Okay.
are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
What was I? I think it was a green one.
Fine.
Solo.
Sorry.
You damn well better be. You betrayed us. Tenmyouji chose betray? Why? He chose ally last time. Last time? Wait. Wait, how am I aware of the choice that he made before in the other timeline? That makes no sense. Oh, this makes things a lot more interesting. So I can see how other people have chose, and like he holds on to that information. I don't know.
Wait, last time? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why I'd said that earlier. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Right.
So like all of these,
Look, I'm sorry.
so all of these different realities exist side by side then? Like, it's not different choices that I'm making in the game, but it is all happening at once in different realities? That's cool.
I swear.
So every route is canon. That's
See?
pretty badass.
I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
I'm not sure I do really, but I'm learning. Just tell me one thing, Tenmyouji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered.
So you want to murder us as well? Fucking.
I got
whatever.
no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice?
I guess, but still, it's very cold-hearted.
Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
I already regret allying him though, but oh my god. Tenmyouji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby. You know, I think the reason why Tenmyouji's tone suddenly changed and he's being so heavy is because he knew the woman that was dead. Like maybe a wife or a friend or something. Who knows?
Hey, what the hell is this?
Yeah, Alice is still just as pissed as last
Hey,
time.
Look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
What?
Oh, pinning it on Quark, eh?
Come on.
I wouldn't put it past him after what we saw in the other route, though.
Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button!
So who did it then?
I'm telling the truth!
I mean, I don't
Promise!
trust Dio at all, but I'm not sure I trust Quark anymore either.
Sure, kid.
I don't trust anyone. I think the only person right now that I trust is Phi, and maybe Luna. Clover to some degree, but I do get the feeling that she will fuck everyone over so that her and Alice can get out.
The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No!
Fine. You just wait.
Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
Wow, heaping it all on the child.
Why are you blaming me? How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
He is a jerk, to be fair. I moved silently away to let them stare daggers at one another. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Poor Luna, so dejected.
Forget it. I understand now.
Wow.
It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Oh, heartbreaking. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim moment of darker times to come.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Wow.
Well, you said round one.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty
If
obvious.
there's a round one, then there's likely a round two.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
It sure is.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
I think we've seen this already. Let's see if we can skip this.
You're right.
Yeah, okay. So he's just repeating the rules for the next door. So let's skip through this and get to our next part of the
If I had to
route.
guess,
Here we
I'd
go.
say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
Oh, what?
Why?
Yeah. Why am I going to die?
Oh, because they've only got 1 point left, maybe?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
Yeah, slow suffocation. We know. You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
Well, thanks.
I get it. Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have 1 BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP
Then we
would
die.
drop below 0.
Yeah.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Because he wanted everyone to fuck each other a bit first.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After
Wow.
all, it's not like anybody else knew.
I mean, granted, everyone was on an even playing field with that one, but still. It's kind of life and death situation here. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could and couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors would be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. Oh, we've seen this all already. Let's skip again. Yeah. Let's get to the new stuff. We're choosing doors. This is the story of when we were captured. We've seen all this. We're just wasting time going over that again. Okay. So where do we want to go? I guess the lounge? We're probably going to skip all of this as well. Let's just blitz through this and get to the new story. Wow. I didn't realize just how long these scenes were in between. But yeah, like I said before, there's no point. Oh, this is new. Okay, keep going. What happened with the first and second nunnery games? Well, this is new then. Maybe they can tell us something. Before she could respond, Alice spoke up.
Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get.
What?
We
Why?
don't have any proof that you're not Zero Senior. If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I understand that, but still. Are you an idiot? For one, I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me. There's no reason for you to do this. I mean, that makes sense.
wouldn't
That's
say
pretty
that.
logical, but
Maybe
yeah.
there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't.
And that would be...
Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you.
Sigma's such an idiot sometimes there.
Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Hey! Hold on a
Goodbye.
minute. The only word that appropriately describes how they left the room would be stalked. Wow. Those sneaky buggers. I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't be getting any more information out of Alice or Clover. Damn it. I kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it only rattled back at me. There wasn't anything more I could do. It was time to move on to a different room. Where did I want to go? There was only one place left to go. Okay. So I can't skip this as well. So I guess this is all new. Maybe if I choose to investigate these rooms in a different order, it gives me a different result. Let's see. Maybe I can skip this when it starts.
Sigma,
No.
huh?
Oh, it's new, okay.
What do you want?
Oh, of course, because he's not going to give us the whole speech about the betrayal thing. It's going to be different. Want? I just came by to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game. I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but still. Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you. Yeah, we want to be on your good books so that we can get our points back up.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and I looked around the room. Oh, we're going to talk to Quark instead this time. So, is it just you here? Is Quark not here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around. And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
The dead old lady. Okay, maybe we can skip now. Yeah, okay, so this is going to play out the
Forgive
same.
me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Oh, so last time you didn't want to spill your guts to the guy who you hate, and now you're getting all defensive because you were the asshole? I don't know. Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark. Ooh, is Quark actually dead this time? Quark!
What? Move!
Well, this is different. With a yell, he shoved me away and ran to the boy's side.
Quark, what's wrong? Say something!
Tenmyouji shook the boy's body. Is he breathing?
Yeah.
Okay, so he is still
breathing.
alive. So he's not going to go mad and try and kill himself this time then. And he just passed out?
I don't know. Look, that doesn't matter. Just go find that girl, Luna. She said she
Yeah.
was a doctor, didn't she? Quark needs a doctor.
Right. Hang on. I'll be right back. She was probably still in the lounge. I spun around and ran off. And now we can skip again because it's going to diagnose him with Radical 6. By then, everyone had pushed their way into the infirmary and gathered around Quark's bed. Kate beckoned to Alice and Clover. Have you heard of this virus? Yeah, we have. Radical 6. It was in that paper. Now he's going to try and kill himself, so we're going to give him the Saperil Beta, the anesthetic, to put him to sleep, ready for the next coming choice. Which is right now. So, how do we want to pair
I
up?
think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
Yeah, so that's me. Yay. I get to choose this time. What do you
The
mean?
people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right, then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio.
Yeah,
I'd
naturally.
rather die than get paired up with that prick. Just anyone
Wow,
but him.
savage.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I
He sure
told
did.
you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
I don't know. I think it really could have been Quark. I think it could have equally been both of them. Maybe they both decided, yeah, we should betray.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me? Anybody other than Dio
don't
could
know.
be Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's asleep. I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I mean, she's got a point. I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who tired himself from playing out too hard. Tired himself out from
Alright,
playing too
bye.
hard.
Who do you want to go with?
Anyone other than Tenmyouji is fine.
Yeah, fuck
My
that dude.
reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
Well, I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time,
But, oh my god. They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them.
yeah.
So at least she doesn't have to worry about those two killing her off then.
Alright then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see. I mean, who do I want to go with? I should be able to ally Tenmyouji again. Which... I don't know, maybe that's a good choice, because I doubt he'll betray me again knowing that I allied him before. So I don't know, let's find out. Clover and I were a pair. That meant that I had to choose one of the 3 solos. Yeah, so my choices are Dio, Quark, or Tenmyouji. I'm gonna go with Tenmyouji. Because obviously we went with Quark last time. I don't know, we got a bunch of choices this time. But I feel like going through the door with Tenmyouji is probably the best bet because he won't betray us next time. At least I don't think he will, so let's go there. I'll take Tenmyouji, so we'll go through the blue door.
Me? But I picked Betray last time.
Which means you won't this time. Exactly. So I'll just make you pick ally this time. Well, I guess I should say you won't have a choice.
Is that so? Mind telling me how you'll do that?
I'd love to, but we don't really have time. Okay, so apparently I've got a plan. I was just being trusting, but okay. Ask me again later, okay?
Fine. You're on.
So we're doing option A.
Option A was...
That means Luna, Dio, and I
Blue
will
door?
go through the green door.
yeah, blue door.
Which leaves the red door for Quark, Kay, and me.
So I wonder what puzzle
Any
room we're going to get now
objections?
then.
Good. Let's go.
Listen, take care of Quark, alright?
You needn't worry.
Ooh, do we trust Kay with Quark though? I'm still not certain that he didn't murder the old lady that was in his booth.
I'll watch out for him.
10 seconds.
I can trust Alice
remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, let's see where we're ending up this time then. Hurry up, guys. Door's closing.
Right.
I'm going.
With only seconds to spare, we dash through the blue door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Now let's see what we have to solve this time. What did we get last time? It was the treatment room, wasn't it? Three doors. Which one should we take?
That seems like kind of a silly question. I mean, they're all locked, aren't they? How can we go through any of them if they're locked?
Yeah, good point.
This thing here's got a lever on it. Maybe that does something.
Why don't you pull it and find out?
Right.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see what room that was. I wasn't paying attention. Oh hey, looks like one of them opened.
But only one. Why's that?
They're probably telling us we should go that way.
Might as well then. What is this? Oh, is this the pressure regulation room or whatever it was called? Seems like it. So this is the exit, huh? Yeah, of course it's not going to work. You can't just jam open a big old door like that. Nothing. Lock tight. Won't even budge. So what the hell is this place?
The door said PEC.
Oh, pressure something chamber.
Guessing it's not for working
I
out.
forget what it was called. It looks like it's probably an acronym or abbreviation or something, but for what? Prepared emergency chocolate, private ecclesiastical commode?
Oh, wait a sec. There's a manual here. I think it explains what this room is for.
What's it say?
Hold on. This facility is pressurized, maintaining much higher air pressure than the surrounding environment. Airborne viral contagions.
What?
Quiet. Keep reading, Clover.
Well, at least we're safe from Radical 6 in here. Oh, they're saying that Phi did seem very much infected by Radical 6 in the previous ending, so maybe it's not safe in here?
Right. Airborne viral contagions have necessitated this step, which is intended to prevent contamination of the installation. All persons wishing to exit the facility must do so through this pressure exchange chamber.
Okay.
Once the chamber has been sealed, the pressure can be lowered to match the surrounding environment. Before the PEC can be depressurized, all occupants must be wearing Level A hazmat suits to prevent infection.
Which are in those lockers in the back left there.
The PEC will not
In the other
function
playthrough.
unless all occupants are wearing appropriate protective equipment.
Okay, so I guess the first stage of this puzzle is getting those suits, which will allow the rest of the facility to function. Whoa. What's going on here? Are they trying to say the air out there is full of some horrible virus?
I don't think it's just any virus.
It has to be Radical 6.
Yeah. Oh man. But that newspaper article was true. Several long moments of silence crawled past. The three of us just stared at one another, our minds working to make sense of this new information. Eventually, Clover shuffled to one of the lockers and opened it.
Is this
Oh.
one of those hazmat suits the manual was talking about?
So I guess there isn't a puzzle to open those, you just open those. They're
Yeah,
brilliant.
I figure they are.
We won't be able to get into the pressure exchange thing unless we've got those on then.
And getting that room to decompress is the only way we'll get outside.
So, where is the actual decompression room?
Have a look. See that lift over there?
That's the lift? Okay. I just thought it was a cabinet or something. This room's divided into two floors, upper and lower.
We're on the lower floor right now. Earlier, we were on the upper one.
Then this is the actual pressure exchange chamber.
It must be.
No good. This one's locked too.
Won't open, huh?
Nope.
Okay. It's probably pointless, but humour me on this. Let's go put on those suits, come back here, and try the door again. Maybe, just maybe, we can get
Well,
out.
it does seem like that's how this thing is supposed to work. But do you really think it'll be that easy?
No. No, I don't. Not
It's
at all.
hard to believe Zero Senior would make that big of a mistake.
I just noticed the giant fucking zero in the next room. Well, let's have a look around anyway. Maybe we'll find something about that virus?
Yeah, good idea.
What are we standing around for then? Get to it.
Sure thing. Right, so here we are. What have we got here? We've got some sort of pressure system, some lockers, the actual pressure chamber, a lovely statue of Zero. But I think before we examine anything here, we should head back up and get those hazmat suits. Everybody on? Yeah. I'm good. Okay, here we go. Because I mean, it did explicitly say that access would not be allowed unless we were wearing those suits, so let's get those suits. No good. It won't open. It's locked? Looks like it. I didn't see a keyhole. There's no keyhole. I don't think we can open it. You're right. Guess we might as well leave these suckers alone for now. Well, this one over here was opening just fine. Okay. One of those protective suits. If we put these on, we should be able to get into the decompression chamber. Well, let's do it then. Now, is that the only locker I can open? Oh no, I can open all three of those. You managed to get it on? Yeah. It's a little big on me, but I think I should be okay. I'm ready to go. Good. Should we go then? Yeah, might as well. Okay, so we can't open that one, we already tried. So, whilst we're up here, before we try getting into the pressure room, let's see what we got. That was our entrance. So pressure pipes, I guess. Pipes. Nothing suspicious here. There is our safe. Oh, a tablet. This is the manual I was telling you about. Remember I read it to you? Oh, you mean that thing about how we had to wear the protective suits to enter the decompression chamber? Yeah. Well, there was another piece of paper in there. It has some kind of drawing on it. What? You found an instruction manual. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at what this is. I have no idea what this is. I guess that's like something to do inside the pressure chamber then. Let's have a look at this. Part of the seat is torn. This is a chair, right? I'd call it a bench. Same difference. You put your butt on it either way. Huh. Anyway, you see those symbols on the top? Yeah. 6 of them. Maybe it's a clue. Does it line up with this? Maybe I need to match the colours of these with those symbols or something, on whatever it works with. I don't think we tried these lockers. Let's have a look. Oh, it's more protective suits. Does this one open? Huh. It won't open. No keyhole here either. So we can't open it, huh? Can we examine these? It's a protective suit. Keeps viruses and stuff out. Looks like there's a bunch of them. I still can't believe it. How can the whole outside world be infected with some virus? Yeah. It's too horrible. I hope it's not true. It can't be. I think Zero Senior just put these here to mess with us. I hope you're right. A set of protective clothing to prevent viral infection. Okay, so we can't do anything with this. There's our exit. Now what is this? I see colours. Ooh, what's that? Well, this is the machine, I guess. I can't find a power button. Me either, but there's a cord coming out of the back. See? Yeah. That's a USB cable. You think we're supposed to plug it into something? What do we have? Literally nothing. Okay, let's have a look at this. Huh. I know what these are about. Do you think they mean something? Let's see if the colours match up with this. Was it pink, yellow, white, orange, green, blue? Doesn't match up at all. Let's try sitting in this chair. You think we're supposed to sit on the stool? What's gonna happen if we do that? You'll go round and round and round, and you'll get dizzy. Oh my god, Clover, really? I'm just messing with you. You see how there's this sort of panel thing here? I think this machine is some kind of scanner. If I'm right, then maybe it can tell you if there's anything wrong with your body or something. Really? I don't know. Just seemed like maybe that's what it was. Okay, let's sit on it then. Nope, nothing happens if I sit on it. Okay. That's another set of lockers here. Is that more protective suits? It sure is. Okay, so that's all we have right now. Now that we've examined all the shit up here, let's go back downstairs and have a look around. But down it is then. I mean, I can clearly see numbers on there. Can I examine that? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, what was that? Outside. I wonder what these 5 cylinders are about. Press the triangular buttons above and below the column to change the image. Change all 5 images as appropriate, and then press the yellow button on the right. Right, let's do this. T5113. Now can we have a look at the... No, we can't. What happens if we just press it? Failed. Okay. I don't get it. Okay. I think I have a hunch. Like maybe it's like the positions of the different pictures that were on that bench, but before we go back up and test that out, let's examine this. Is that a barometer? The needle's in the middle. It says it's 1.5 atmospheres. That must be the normal pressure for this building. Remember, it said something in the manual about the pressuring here being higher than the pressure outside. It sure did. Let me look down here. Is this nothing? I guess that's nothing. Okay. More lockers. What have we got here? Ooh, a box. Hey, it's a cardboard box. Do you think we can put it on and sneak out of here? This is all junk. Nothing useful in here. Brilliant. It won't open. Is it locked? Yeah, looks like it. And that one's locked as well. It looks like these ones have keyholes there. Shit. It's locked up tight. What are you trying to do? Use X-ray vision. Clover. How are you like a military operative and also so Clover? Now that we've got these things on, we can go inside, right? What the hell? The handle still won't move. Maybe that touchscreen on the door unlocks it. What? That's a pain. Why would they do that? Security, maybe? When you select the yellow guide ring, other rings will appear at the other points that you can draw lines to. What? Select one of these other rings to draw a line connecting the two. Repeat the process until you've connected all 3 pairs. Remember, however, a line should not overlap or cross one another. Okay. Right, let's do this. Oh, okay. Okay, I know exactly what this is. So red needs to go to orange, yellow to green, white to blue. So let's try and do this then. Yellow to green, white to blue. What's it? Pink to orange, yellow to green, white to blue. Okay, let's just go for it. So there's one. Let's pink to orange. Yellow to green. Okay, we got this. This is easy. We've done it. Unless I also have to match up those two, in which case I'm fucked. Oh no, I got it. Maybe that's for like the gold file or something. Good job! You did it! Nice work. We should be able to get this thing open now. Oh no, I don't want to be inside just yet. I wanted to look at the rest of the room. Let me out. Was there anything left in here? Let's have a look. Can I examine that? A red spinning light. It looks like a police car light. It sure does, Clover. It sure does. Okay, new room. Let's have a look around. And here we are. So, oh, a tablet. Let's have a look at that. Ah, okay, so that is the passcode then. A tablet, huh? There's nothing on the screen. I don't think the power's on. Is there a switch or something? Not that I can find. Really? How the heck are we supposed to turn it on then? Take a closer look. It doesn't have a switch, but it does have a USB port. Ah, okay, let's take that upstairs then. Maybe if we plug it in, it'll turn on? I think so. There's some numbers on the bench. I wonder if they mean something. I do notice, however, that it's torn in the same place. Maybe that's just supposed to be an extra hint that it's the same as the one upstairs. I guess that's like a big ass vault door to get outside because it's a decompression chamber, maybe? Who knows? Or maybe this is a box on the wall. What sort of box? Well, it's not a treasure chest, that's for sure. Maybe it's full of like electrical circuits and stuff. Forget about that box. Look at that door. Do you notice anything? Like, what? I noticed there's a touchscreen. Oh, it also looks like it's welded shut. Let's have a look at this. Hey, this door is welded shut. Looks like it. How are you so nonchalant? That door and the one we came through that let us in here are the only ways out of this room. See? So, even if we did decompress this room, we still couldn't go outside? That's right. This is a dead end. No. That's what I was trying to tell you. Didn't I say it wasn't going to be easy before we got here? Think about it. There's no way in hell Zero Senior would let us out that easy. Otherwise, what's the point in all of this? But... damn it. And I was getting all hopeful. This sucks. Hey, Clover, where are you going? I'm going upstairs and taking this stupid thing off. It's not like I need it, right? It's hot and it's uncomfortable. I'm out of here. Wow, Clover, great help. Well, there she goes. Whoa. What the hell was that noise? I don't know. But I've got a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about that. What the fuck is happening? Preparation complete. Now beginning decompression. 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Why did that happen? Hell if I know. Why are you asking me? We need to get out of here now. Come on. I mean, sure, we could do that, but I just want to have a quick look around first. Oh! Oh my god, that fucking frightened the life out of me for a second then. God, it got big! It must be the difference in pressure. You ever taken an open bag of chips to the top of a mountain or something and it gets all puffed up like it's gonna pop? Same sort of thing. I guess, but this is just... looks like it might be about to pop. Okay, so I guess maybe we have to pop that then. Oh, is that a key? There's a key up here. Yeah, okay. Have you seen any keyholes around here? I don't think so. Oh, maybe we can use the key to pop that. Let's try it. I wonder if... Poke. Yeah, okay, that worked. It popped! Don't worry. I think that was the point. See? There was something inside. Oh, and we still got the key as well. Is this a doll? Apparently it was inside the other Zero Junior. There was a Zero Junior inside of Zero Junior. Oop. Now that's obviously some sort of solution. Or maybe for the tile thing next to the chair upstairs. Huh. This thing's pissing me off. Well, I don't like it either, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If it's here, then it's probably part of one of these puzzles. No, that damn thing's not going to help us get out of this room. Just leave it. We can come back to it later. All that's left of Zero Junior. He gave his life for something. When he exploded, I think he bent this metal plate over here. Wanna take a look? Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. There are pieces of Zero Junior scattered all over the floor. The shock of his explosion seems to have bent a metal plate on the wall. What's this then? Am I just clicking it wrong? Nah, okay. What metal plate on the wall? What metal plate on the wall? I don't see it. Huh, okay. Anyway, let's have a look at this display. My god. What's wrong? The needle's all the way to the left. The pressure in here is 0. 0? That means we're in a vacuum. Yeah, that's about the size of it. Shit. Without these suits, we'd be toast. Oh damn, so we're like... if we don't solve this scene then we're dead, basically. What the hell are you doing? That's the decompression button. I don't know, man. It's not gonna do us any good now. That should be the pressurization button. Hit it. Right. Insufficient power for repressurization. Please route all additional power. Well, that's that, I guess. Damn it. Okay, so... I guess that leaves... I mean, let's try the... touchscreen. Shit. It won't budge. Just use the panel, remember? Like you did to get in here. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Pressure differential is too great to open door. Shit! Damn. I guess we're gonna have to equalize the pressure before we can get it open. Okay, so that leaves us with this... Huh? Hey, the plate's rattling. Zero Junior's explosion probably knocked it loose. I think maybe we can get it off now? Give me a hand. Fine. Oh, okay. It was this metal plate that it rattled off. So... I guess we want to connect this to the other side. So let's do that. Let's follow this through and see where we want to go. So obviously that means connecting those two. There's something in here. There's a yellow one and a purple one. Looks like they're part of some kind of machine. This is a laser emitter. What the hell? That sounds like something from a kid's show. Well, what am I supposed to call it? That's what it is. What does it do? Focuses and emits a high-intensity laser. They're usually used to transmit energy. Didn't think I'd find one of them here. Whatever. Come on, let's hook it up. Hook it up to what? The end of one of these cables. Oh, we got the other one as well. Purple laser emitter. I can put it on the ends of cables. Okay, so let us get the yellow one. And then just pop it on there. Okay, so we do need both. Where's my purple one? There it is. Okay, so I guess we don't want to go to that one because it goes up to the ceiling. We can try connecting it and see if that does anything, but I guess we want to go down across here. Because that does lead to there. Yeah, that's the solution. That's the clear solution. There's more over here. They look just like the other ones we found. One's yellow and one's purple. Oops, do we need to examine that? Okay, so let's get back here. First of all, connect it. Oops. Hey, this won't fit. Take a close look at the colour of the thing. If the colours don't match, you can't connect it. At least that's my guess. Okay, so let's try connecting it wrong. And that did nothing. Okay. Then let's take it back and connect it properly. And that should have activated the pressurization thing. What was that? Maybe it's the pressurization system starting up. It should have enough power now. Good. Maybe now we can get out of here. Maybe we can. Let's smash that red button. Alright. Press it. Press the damn pressurization button. On it. Repressurization preparation complete. Repressurizing now. 3, 2, 1. Ah, and now we're not going to die. Brilliant. Look. The needle's back to normal. Thank goodness. Looks like we did it. Looks like we did it indeed. So I think that's everything we needed to do in here. We've got this key for the puzzle. Do we make note of that at all? I don't think we did, you know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what we can do? We can make a note on the other thing. On this. Whoop. God damn it, on this. Because there's 6 things there. I know it's not the same thing, but it'll just make it easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. God damn it, pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay, so get my mouse on. So that was 1, 2, 3. Was this it? I think this was it. Let me double check. Yeah, that was it. So 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6. Oh no, I was wrong. Okay. 4, 5, 6. God damn it. I don't want to erase all of it because it'll take ages, so I'll just... 4... 5... and just turn that into a 6. Because, wow, that is the worst 6 I've ever seen. Excuse my mouse handwriting. Okay. So now we've got that key, we can go back upstairs. First of all, bitch out Clover for dooming us to death back there. And then get the key from the elevator. Alright, we've restored pressure. We should be able to use the door panel now. When you select the yellow guide... Oh my god, again? Yeah. Just like when we came in, right? Let's go. Just like when we came in. Let's see if I can remember this. Let's pink to orange. And then yellow to green, I think. Ooh, apparently not. Did I do something wrong? Let's have a look at this note again. Yellow to green, white to blue, pink to orange. Yeah, that is right. Shit! This is harder than I thought. But why? Why didn't that work? Is there anything else in here that I'm missing? Maybe this part. Nope. Okay, let's have a look at the thing. Okay. Oh, unless it's the numbers. Oh my god, that fucking... No, that doesn't really make any sense, does it? What could it be then? Am I just being dumb? Has it got something to do with this? Maybe? Whoops. Oh, can I do something with this? Clover is on the other side of the glass, wearing her protective suit. Hey! Clover! Clover, can you hear me? You don't need to yell. Huh? These helmets must have a radio. We should have realized that earlier. How else can we have been able to talk to each other after we put them on? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that is a point. We were in a vacuum. I guess the excitement of the moment and everything. It looks like you guys are locked in there. I tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. So, what should I do? Can you look around and see if there's anything useful? You mean over here? Yeah. You can direct Clover by selecting objects on the other side of the glass. Okay, so what's this? Clover, is there anything in that box? No, it's empty. What's the gauge say? It hasn't changed. It's showing the pressure on this side. 1.5 atmospheres. Hey, Sigma. What? Doesn't it look like there's something under that machine? Huh? Oh, it does. Hey, Clover. Look under that machine. Here? Yeah. Do you see it? It looks like a binder. Yeah, I see it. Pick it up. Is there anything in it? Okay, hold on. This is... Hey, what is it? There's a piece of paper in here. A piece of paper? Oh, this will be a different key then. The exit key. It's just like the one I found in the manual. Oh, no wait, it's a little different. The picture's similar, but I guess it's not the same. What's it of? How do I explain this? There are these colored circles, and they're connected to other circles. You're not making any sense. Just bring it over here and shove it up against the glass. Right. We found an instruction manual for the inside. Yeah. We assume that much. This is perfect. We can just connect the dots like this. Like what? White to purple, yellow to pink, blue to green. Let's do that then. But before we do that, is there anything else to look at? Nah, just the lockers. Okay. So now let's get back out. What was it? Oh, can I I can memo directly on here, can't I? Oh, it doesn't erase my previous memo, that's annoying. Okay. I just have to double check. So white to purple, yellow to pink, blue to green. White to purple, yellow to pink, blue to green. So let's go blue to green first because I can go on the outside for that. And white to purple, and yellow to pink. So, how are we going to do that? Oh, I know how we're going to do that. I messed this one up. Let's back out. Shit, this is harder than I thought. No, I'm just dumber than I thought. Okay, so let's go this way with the blue. Maybe? Wait, where did I want to go with the blue? To green. Yeah, so this should be okay. Oh, damn it. I went a little too far there. So I think that's the route I want to take. I just need to do it properly. So if I do this and then go this way, and that should leave me enough space to go. It was yellow to orange, right? No, yellow to pink. Yellow to pink and blue to green. Yeah, okay, we got this. So we go yellow to pink. Just like that. And then blue to green. What was it? White to purple. And then that's just a clear, easy shot. And we're out. Good work. What's going on? Did you guys unlock it? Yeah, looks like it. Hold on, I'm opening it now. Okay. Welcome back. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks to you, Clover. Oh wait, no. Thanks to you, Clover. There we go. Would have been toast without you. Thanks. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to thank me. Well, sure, okay. So what do we want to do now? We want to use the key from that bench, on the bench upstairs, so we can get the password for the thing on the elevator. So let's do that now. And I guess that'll probably give us the exit passcode, because there isn't much to examine. Can we take these off now? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we unlocked the door to the decompression chamber, right? Yeah, no point keeping damn things on now. Off they go. Ah, feels much better. Clover, you're drenched in sweat. Hey, you're not thinking creepy stuff, are you? Oh my god, Clover. Of course not. Just put them back in the locker. Okay. You better not, like, smell mine or something sick. Oh my god, Clover. I'm offended you would even suggest such a thing. Wow. Okay, so where was that bench? Let's use our expertly crafted key to work out what the fuck it is. Okay. There are 6 symbols on the bench drawn yellow. Okay, it's not going to do it automatically, so let's bring up our memo. So 1, 2, 3. Let's just draw a little picture of those next to it. So 1 is a star cylinder diamond. Star cylinder diamond. So let's just do like a little twinkly star. Then a cylinder. And a little diamond. Oh my god, my blinds are just blowing around. Sorry if that picks up, but I'm not shutting my windows. Okay, so star cylinder, diamond, into... Oh yeah, what was... Let me actually look at the numbers. So 4, 5, 6. Arrow, hourglass, shopping basket. So, memo, arrow, hourglass, and there we go, that'll do it. With my beautiful drawing skills, we have got the key for the password on the lift, so let's go get that done. Yeah. Okay. So what was our memo? So star cylinder, diamond, star cylinder, diamond, arrow, hourglass, basket. Oops. Arrow. Wait, there's only 5. Hourglass? Is that it then? No, it's not. Oh. Oh, obviously. Obviously 25113. I just completely ignored that whilst I was putting in the password. Okay, so 2 cylinder. Okay, yeah, so we want cylinder, hourglass, star, diamond. Cylinder, hourglass, star, diamond. Got it. Good job. Looks like you were right. Hey, look. And we have a second small key. I guess these might be for the lockers then. Not sure what that is. It's obviously the color panel thing just outside of here, but I'm not sure what exactly we have to do with that. But yeah, let's try the keys on the lockers. It won't open. What about the other key? Won't open. Yeah, that one didn't have a keyhole, did it? This one doesn't either. So maybe it's the lockers downstairs then. Because I'm pretty sure they did have a keyhole. Let's investigate. I think they were just... yeah, here they are. Yeah, 2 keyholes. Huh? The key doesn't fit. Why don't you try the locker next to that one? Because that would be too obvious. Got a good. It opened. Oh, a book. There's something in here. Huh. Is this a journal? Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait. There's a slip of paper in here. Is this... You have found a sheet of paper with colourful shapes on it. You can view it in the archive. So let's do that. Oh, god damn it. That colour panel puzzle is going to be way more complicated than I thought, isn't it? Okay, well before we put too much thought into that, let's unlock this other locker. Good. Looks like you got it open. Huh, another protective suit? Maybe this one's for the chair? Is this a protective suit? Maybe, but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid? It's so small. I know. Isn't it cute? Oh, you don't think maybe it's for that? It is. Huh. Did you put that suit on him? Pretty good fit. Hey, isn't there something on the stomach there? Oh yeah, 8. It looks like an 8. Yeah, like you'd see on a calculator or something. Okay. So I guess we should use that with the thing upstairs then. With the chair, and see if that activates the puzzle. Oh, I need to take a sip of water. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, it's got numbered panels on there as well. I guess we need to maybe add up to 8 or something? Oh, of course, I forgot, the USB. We can use the tablet that we found on that. Right, let's just connect these and this will probably tell us what we need to do. Hey, it says something. I'll read it. Inspecting the protective suit. The system is still operating in diagnostic mode. Full range of scan is not possible, so small suits must be used for calibration. Please place the child-sized protective suit in a standing position in the designated location. Okay, so yeah, that will activate the puzzle then. Touch the screen to begin inspection. So let's put the suit on the chair. Should I put the dressed up Zero Junior doll here? Pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Select it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colours in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Okay, let's give this a shot. What the fuck? What do I do? What do I do? Oh! Huh, I don't get this. I do get this actually. Let's have a look at this again. It's got a colour code for... Well, this... Ooh, it's still confusing. Let's have a look at this. There are coloured squares on the side here. There sure are. So let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to add these up and then get the digital root or some shit. I don't know. Digital root's not been mentioned in this game at all, so I don't want to just assume it's that. What was the... It said it was the... what was on the belly of the doll, but obviously we don't have a copy of what was on the belly of the doll, so... Unless it's here. No. Is this it? No. Okay, well let's just have a look at this and see if we can pass what we need to do. Let's check our archive. Let's get this up. Because like this has to be the key for this puzzle, right? I'm just not sure what the question is. We have the answers. We have the method. We just don't have the question. So what is this? It is cyan, red, blue, yellow, purple, black. So I guess that's 6? I add those colours up and get a 6? Because they're all worth 1 and there's 6 colours? What does this do there? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay, well, assuming that's correct, let's see if we can work out what the second line might be. Okay, so we've got cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. What could this mean? Am I missing something? Am I missing some context? Or am I just being dumb? Oops. Oh, God damn it, I just clicked away my window. Give me a second. Chat. And game. There it is. Okay. Damn it. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Is there any hint? Is there any clue as to what the fuck that is supposed to mean? Other than this one sheet of paper. Oh, maybe I should have taken note of the Zero doll. Ah, God damn it. Okay, so oops. Assuming, let's have a look at this. Oh, wrong thing. I have to be missing something. Was it written on this thing? Did I miss it? No, it wasn't written on this thing. Is it this? Okay, so we thought we had 6 because there's 6 different colours, all 1 in position 1. Or maybe that's not the value of each colour. Maybe that's the position and the passcode. So maybe it's 655. I doubt that though. Because why would it all be different colours? It would just be marks or something if it was that. This is wrong. Yeah. Damn it, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? 8. So look, when I click on these different segments, it shows a colour. Maybe bottom left. Huh. Bottom left would be cyan. But I'm not sure that's what the arrow dictates. Maybe I think that's just pointing to this display in general. Hmm. Oh, there it is. I think what we should do is first of all wipe the memos here, because we don't need that. I don't know. I have no idea what the context of this could be. So it's left to right, as demonstrated by the arrows. So maybe the order of the colours has some context as well. Huh. Maybe it's the colour I end up with if I mix all of these, but there's black in all of these, so these would just be black. Oh no! I know what this is. I know what this is. I'm dumb. I've just been missing it. God damn it. Okay, so let's go back to this. So it's blue, red, well, cyan, red, blue, yellow, purple, black. So let's see where those are. So that's black, purple, yellow, blue. We need cyan and red. Okay, so it's not that one. Red and cyan. And that forms a 6 on this. Okay, we've got it. We've cracked the code. So I guess I just guessed that the wrong reason, but we got the right number. Which means the next number would be formed when we have cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. So that makes that there 2. And last but not least, cyan, green, black, purple, yellow. Which was blue? This was blue, wasn't it? So where's purple? Cyan, green. Yeah, so that is 3. Ah, we did it. And I guess that's the escape code then. Good job! You deserve a pat on the back. Fucking hell, I do after working out that one. Don't patronize me. Hey, I'm gonna take a pat on the back. Don't you stop me, Sigma. Hey, the color's changed. You're right. Which means we've got our exit key, but we still need the gold file key. So let's carry on working out this puzzle. This looks just like the passwords I found in the AB room and the infirmary. Yeah. This ought to open that safe. And there is the safe password. But we need to carry on doing this. Yeah. So what do I do now? I guess this one is the gold file one must be the colours on the side. So let's try and see if we can work that out. Okay. So it's green, purple, blue, green, purple, and that will not work in the same way. So I guess we have to do something a little different on this. So what are green and purple? Let's find green and purple. Green and purple is 1. Oh, okay, so that was 1 for the first 2 then. What was the last one? Oh yeah, that was the password, that new thing that I skipped over. So it's 1, 1, blue, green, cyan. So is that 7 then? Cyan. Yeah, 117. Oh, this puzzle is so much easier now that I am paying attention to everything. And that'll give us the gold file, right? Let's move my mouse out of the way again. Huh? Did I solve it? Looks like it. I mean, the colour changed and everything. Huh? This one's different. You think it'll open the safe too? Well, no harm in remembering it, so it's sun, moon, sun. Let's do sun, moon, sun. Now, where was the safe? It was around here somewhere. There. This is the safe, right? Yeah. It's just like the ones I saw in the AB room in the infirmary. So, we just type a password in here and it should open. Everything else looks the same. So it was... Oh no, it wasn't there. I think it was down here. Sun... Moon... Oh no, I'm completely wrong. Let me get the archive. Yeah, sun means sun. Sun, moon, sun. Give me a gold file. Hooray! It opened! Huh. Good job. Yeah, betray me now, bish. After I solved that entire thing for you and saved your life in the chamber. Right, let's have a quick look at this new gold pass. I think it's secret, isn't it? Oh, okay, a whole host of new things. AB Game 1. This refers to the Amberdex game. It's fair to assume that AB is short for Amberdex, but it also represents the two choices each player is given, A and B. A is the choice to ally and B is the choice to betray. When using the voting machine in the AB room, each player must choose to either ally or betray before the time is up. A round of the AB game is played between the members of the group that went through the previous chromatic door together. The two members of the pair play against a single solo. Each party can choose to either cooperate or betray the BP of The BP of each player will change depending on that choice. If you choose to ally, you and your opponent... Oh, we know this, it's just the rules. We've been over this. Penalty: if you break the rules or if your BP falls below 0, you will be penalised. More specifically, a set of needles in your bracelets will be activated, injecting you with 2 different drugs. The first is an anaesthetic called Sopril Beta. 9 minutes later, this will be followed by a muscle relaxant called Tubokurine. The muscle relaxant will cause your lungs to cease functioning, killing you. In other words, the penalty for failure is death. The voting machine is the machine used by the participants of the AB game to register their votes. It uses a touch panel and is not to be mistaken for an ATM. Oh yeah, the only thing you're withdrawing from there is death. Hazmat suits. The manual found in the PEC contains the following text in reference to this suit. That's what Clover said, we don't need to read that. Scotch, a type of whiskey made in Scotland. Its unique aroma comes from the peat used in its manufacture. Oh, I love a good single malt Scotch whiskey. I've got some here actually. I'll treat myself to a glass after this. Scotch is Tenmyouji's favourite drink. Of course it is. He's an old ass man. He often claims a little Scotch should scratch this itch after returning from work, which annoys Quark. Root beer float. A well-known drink made by putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream in some root beer, also known as a black cow. I've never heard it called a black cow, but then again, root beer floats, or just root beer in general, aren't really a thing in England at all, so whatever. Quark has taken to saying root beer floats my boat, which warms Tenmyouji's heart. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so there's our useless gold file. The other ones were actually like really good at providing context for the story. That one was nothing. So let's just go and get the other password. Oh yeah, there it is. To get out of here. So it's moon, sun, sun. Oops. Moon, sun, sun. And yet another room completed. Whew. Looks like that did it. So what have we got in here this time? We've got the new moon cards. Looks like there's a lot in there. Whoa, what is all that stuff? Hold on. I'll take everything out, just be patient. Let's see. First off... a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary said floor A. So that must mean floor A must be the top floor, huh? I mean, we took an elevator down to get here. Yeah, seems like it. Keep going. There's more in there. This looks like keycards. They've got moons on them. That means these must be the moon keys that the announcer was talking about. There's 2 of them, just like with the sun key. You take one, Tenmyouji. Uh-huh. Why? You're a solo. Clover and I only need one. Ah, right. Thanks. Okay, got a couple more things. What's this? Looks like a memory card. I feel like I've seen it something like that before. How about fucking everywhere? They used all the time for many things, old man. Jesus. But where? I wonder what's on it. Well, unless we find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. Huh. Well, we can figure that out later. For now, we'll just take it with us. All we've got left is the key. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get that door open now. This is the key we found in the safe. This should open the exit. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's move. Let us move indeed. Now where was the exit? There it is. Got the key out, so let's use it. Lock for the door. It says lock. Let's go. Okay. Right. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You found it. Another puzzle room bites the dust. So what's coming up next then? Oh, I don't have enough time to read that. Is this another warehouse?
Looks just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number 9 door is in the other warehouse.
True, but it's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, that I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to know what those are.
Those are called doors.
Those white doors?
Yeah, we didn't get to open any of those on the last route because we all died. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to open those this time round. Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean, look at this. It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah, just like the ones next to the other chromatic doors.
So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but...
Guess things have changed for this round.
Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speakers.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh, of course. Is it Dio again this time?
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Okay, can we skip again now? No, we can't. Okay. What?
One of the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't even started back yet.
It's because Dio's an idiot.
Never mind, White. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
Oh, I just realized. We didn't get, in this route, we didn't get the note that explains if we aren't in there to vote, then we'll get penalized. So I wonder if the other group found it. Right, got it.
Let's go.
Well, we'll see when we get back. Somebody will be pissed off and explain to Dio why the fuck he just screwed everyone over. Yeah, we can't skip. So I'm guessing something different's gonna happen now. Still can't skip. it's a long ass walk to get back. It's already wasted like 5 minutes getting home. And here we are, back at home base. Let's see what the jam is now. We return to the Flore warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. Kay, who'd gone through the red door, and Dio, who'd gone through the green.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he alright?
I don't know if I would describe him as alright, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean.
Okay, so he's not in the pod this time round because I guess the other people didn't solve the puzzle or go with him. I'm not sure which way he went, I can't remember.
He is still resting. However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyouji, please, wait!
Tenmyouji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door.
Oh dear. He's gone.
What was he gonna say?
There's something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets there.
What's happening?
He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
They did?
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Oh yeah, the injection gun, of course. Wait, no, the injection gun was in the treatment center. So in the laboratory there's extra stuff as well. So there's enough to cure 2 people.
So it would seem.
Maybe 3 when I take the other route and find it. Which would mean the game would be a lot easier than it would seem as long as people don't fuck each other over. Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
Right behind you.
He should be fine now. It might take some time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
Okay. Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes,
Hopefully,
we
yeah.
analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir. Now that I've administered it,
The Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Still, they are trusting the machines that Zero set up, which all could be lying, so I'll just have to see how this one plays out.
yes, that should be the case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and out of breath I hadn't realised I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe. Tenmyouji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks.
Wow.
You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Wow. Okay, I definitely can't betray him. I gotta ally him again after this. He just seems so earnest and grateful.
Oh, please.
And like, I doubt he's gonna betray us again. He's definitely gonna ally us after all of this.
It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
That makes sense. So Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AV gates.
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Huh.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded, and I headed back towards the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyouji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
Huh?
You know that memory card we found?
This thing?
Yeah. I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it. What, you don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Oh yeah, of course. And the Atom machine, I think it was called.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, that
There's
thing.
a slot next to the screen. It should work for this one too.
Oh yeah, there it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there an audio file on here? Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Luna tapped a few things on the screen and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there?
What the fuck?
Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like howling at the moon. Lone wolf style. Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous.
Wait, 2028. Is that right? Is that right? I thought it was 2025. Oh no, it was the 25th of December, so I think we are in the same... Yeah, okay. Just thought for a second we might have been frozen for 3 years, but maybe not.
Wish you guys could see it too, but... Sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you?
On Mars?
So, how
Are we on
Phobos
Mars?
and Deimos looking right now? Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday too. Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table.
What the fuck?
What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
What the fuck?
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Oh Jesus, so Radical 6 came from Mars then? I'm assuming she's talking about that.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of subjects! Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately! Shit. What the hell happened in there?
Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? I got any frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyouji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyouji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars? I'm sorry, what? You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site
Wow.
was it?
Sounds like a nonary game if there was 9 of them.
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets. But they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
Was that the original purpose of the research base in Nevada from 999 then, or is this different? So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project.
Yeah,
Why is something like that here?
don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
Well, of
You
course.
mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Well, that's why it was in the. That's why it was in the safe, right? Hey, Frigid Lumina, how's it going?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Oh, really? Involved?
The intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
It means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless
Okay.
we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when it was discovered.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah, I don't trust Dio at all. I've been talking about that before. Like, he hasn't done anything particularly bad yet. Nothing that's outside of the scope of understanding. But I've only done the Clover route and this one so far, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're saying that there was an option to choose Dio in the previous choice for the doors, so I'm probably going to do that once I'm done with this route, and then I can see just what Dio is all about, I guess. Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tenmyouji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last, he stopped, raised his head and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Radical
Yeah.
6, of course, like I
Radical
said.
6.
Yep, there it is.
What? How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow. And once it was out, it spread pretty quick.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6.
Jesus, so that newspaper that we found was really outdated. That only said 100,000, but...
The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world
Jesus.
just fell apart.
So this is really a post-apocalyptic situation. Like, so much shit has happened since 999. Wow, damn, I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start knowing where to start. Well, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028. Okay, so I was right with that time frame then.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future. No. In the other route we saw the pods, so obviously more than 3 people were frozen, I guess.
You see,
I think
10
Tenmyouji
minutes
knows.
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I think Tenmyouji knows like the time frame here. He knows way more than he's letting on.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
we're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, you haven't
Don't
answered.
care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything.
Okay.
Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving.
But
That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking Betray!
Jesus, Tenmyouji, after all this,
Hey, come on now.
fine.
Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him.
Oh Jesus, does that mean they're both gonna die?
If I can do the voting for our pair, I can trust her.
Oh, they're both gonna die.
Is
Shit.
that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
They don't know that they're gonna die though, because we didn't find the note in this route.
If you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tenmyouji gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably get going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
We returned to the warehouse to find only Kay. Where's Dio? I explained what had happened with Quark, then glanced around the room. Hey, where's Dio?
He has gone into his AB room.
Already?
Indeed.
Then he opened the first AB gate, right?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
This is bad. I won't be able to talk with him. This is going to limit my choices.
You've only got 1 BP left, don't you?
Yeah. Luna's the same.
If Vi chooses ally and Dio picks betray,
Phi and Luna will be penalized.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to pick betray. The risk with ally is just too high.
Hey, Alice. Don't you only have one BB too?
That's right. But Kay and I will be playing against Quark.
and he'll just default to ally. I guess you don't need to worry about getting penalized then, huh?
No, but Quark does, and Luna. And Phi actually as well, yeah. But what if Alice and Kay choose betray?
You needn't worry. That will not happen. Even though, as you have told me, Quark is recovering, he is still weak. Moreover, he is only a child. To betray an innocent child would be...
Yeah, that would be unthinkable.
Based on Alice's reaction before, when I chose to betray Quark in the other route. Oh, excuse me, I just had to sneeze. Based on her reaction before, I doubt that she's going to betray as well. Because she seemed extremely pissed off that we would murder a child to get our revenge, to get our freedom.
Even if you ignore his age or condition, it's hardly fair to take advantage of someone who can't vote.
So you'll vote to ally?
Yes.
Of course.
Well then, shall we go?
Yes.
Kay and Alice nodded to one another and disappeared into the AB room second from the right. Without saying anything, Fi turned and walked into the room just left of us. Oh, so she wasn't locked out, she was just, Of course, because Dia was solo, wasn't he? Okay. That left only myself, Clover, and Tenmyouji.
Do you remember what you said to me when you chose the blue door? Something about how you'd convince me to choose ally?
Oh yeah. We need to hear what my reasoning was for that now.
Seems
then.
like now would be the time to let me know how you're going to convince me.
Well, it's not that complicated. I promise you that Clover and I will vote ally. That's it, pretty much.
I see. And you figure I'll believe you because you've only got one BP. Once you've told me that you plan to ally, I won't be able to choose betray. Since if you're telling the truth...
You'll kill me.
Not a bad plan, but it assumes that I've taken killing you off the table. Seems like a risky bet for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume at this point. I think I've seen enough of your character.
And why is that?
I disagree. Clover's BP is 6. If you ally and we betray, then she'd have enough points to escape, right? She could run off through the number 9 door as soon as this round is over.
I never...
That's easy for you to say. But think about it from my perspective. Sure, you might not, but you also might. If I guess wrong, there's a pretty big loss for me.
Well, what if Clover tries to seduce you to get what she wants?
What?
Huh?
What, seduce me with talk of her sweaty protective hazmat suit like before? No thanks.
That's just an example. What I'm trying to say is that once you two are in that room, Clover might try and make some sort of bargain with you. I'm asking what you're going to do if that happens. Are you sure you'll still choose ally?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to choose ally. Seduce me, huh?
Hey! What are you staring at, you perv?
Wow.
There's no way on earth I'd do anything like that! Ugh! As if! In your dreams, creep!
Wow. Well, that's that then. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little disappointed. Sigma, oh my god.
So I can trust you. You're gonna choose ally.
Yeah,
You can trust us.
Promise.
I promise, of course.
We promise.
Alright. I guess I'll vote ally too then.
Thank you. I trust you.
3 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
So let's get
Well,
inside then.
Looks like we don't have much time left. I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you too. Tenmyouji gave us a curt nod, then turned and strode into the second AB room from the left. Right, well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you've entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you.
Oh my god, is she really doing this?
But you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Oh my god, Clover, as if this is happening. Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back.
wow.
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Anything?
Yep, anything. So think carefully, okay? If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
And I do trust him with my life, so yeah, if he chooses Betray, it's all over.
Uh-huh. Are you really, really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey now, that's not very nice.
The only safe choice is to pick Betray.
If he chooses Ally and we don't,
Then I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind. Please? Will you pick Betray?
no.
20 seconds remain.
I ain't doing that to you.
Ambidex's game polling closes.
She was so set on betraying, I think it was Quark before as well, in the other playthrough, in the other route. But damn, she's just brutal. And then she's gonna like claim the credit when I vote Ally and shit on me when I vote Betray just so she can get ahead. I don't trust her anymore. The voting machine was in front of me. I didn't have much time left to think. Would I keep my promise to Tenmyouji and pick Ally? Or would I betray him for Clover and...
If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm betting that ending is going to be pretty funny there, so I had to choose that after we're done with this route. In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
Ally! Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Yeah. But my throat's starting to get sore, so I'm just gonna AFK for like 2 minutes so I can go get a bottle of water. So just excuse me 1 second. We can find out what happened after this. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's just get right back into this. Okay.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
So let's go back and find
Thank
out.
you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Let's find out how this went down then.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
The hype.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ally. Ooh, betray, betray. Oh, and he allied us. Okay. Trust was had. And Dio did try to kill both of them. That is horrible. Oh my god, Dio! I just realised. So Dio was willing to fuck them both over so he could leave right now. What a prick! But I guess Luna and Quark are gonna die now though because they weren't in their booths.
Points
Let's
have
find
been
out.
assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Sure did. Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I can say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said.
I'm so glad that Tenmyouji called that shit though. She just went right for it, even after being called on it.
Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Across the room, Dio and Fi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
I just realised Dio's voice is exactly the same as Rokuro's voice from Tales of Berseria. I'm guessing that's the same voice actor right there.
Is that where Alice went to?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
She
What?
left the warehouse?
Indeed,
Without even checking the results?
correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
I think the cyan door was the infirmary, so I'm guessing she went to check up on Luna and Quark. Maybe had a bad feeling about them.
Indeed.
And you two still choose Ally. Man. What a pair of bleeding hearts.
Wow.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, okay, so that was the crew quarters
Well,
then.
I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse. Oh, the doors are closing.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
It's the star
Star
round.
keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
You can can open the gates as many times as we want. Can we skip this again? No, we can't. Okay.
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Yeah. We'll just go on until we either die of thirst and hunger, or... Oh no, we won't die of thirst. There was that working tap in the infirmary. But we will die of hunger, so... Yeah.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, you did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all of our colours and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Huh? It looks like all the colours are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Tenmyouji's a yellow pair?
The three solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
It's because some people have just died. So they've just merged them into different colours so the game can carry on. That's clever. And how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're going to be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them then too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
I am indeed. Yeah, so lay it on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tenmyouji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group. Phi, magenta, and Dio, green, would form another group. Clover, cyan, and K, red, would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white.
Yeah,
Alice,
pretty
Luna,
much.
and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right? Oh, did I misread the bit before? That doesn't
Right.
matter.
Alright, what now? I've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
54 minutes. Yeah, about an hour it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Oh, I want to find out what happened to Luna and Quark there. Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're gonna go check on Quark.
Yeah.
Then let's go. Oh, not feeling so good about this though. He gave me a nod and trotted out for the yellow door. That left only three of us. Dio, Kay, and myself. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
Yeah, you go drink away your murderous intent, you asshole. With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off towards the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Wow. Dio is such a prick. Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Alright. What should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tenmyouji. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and toward the infirmary. Huh? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was, Tenmyouji. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. A picture? I must have made some small noise because he suddenly looked up and saw me and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo or something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all of the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Because it could be a very obvious clue. So, tell us. Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about that simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard the recording about
I don't
it.
have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
Oh, come on, Tenmyouji. After what we just did, you're still gonna not trust me.
I seem to be forgetting a lot
Prick.
of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal, but you're not getting away with this time. You remember something alright. You remember so much. You told me it'd take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Yes. Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Alright, Edgelord, fucking hell, just tell your story. Hey, come on, you don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is...
Is Alice dead?
Look, just come with me, alright? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tenmyouji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. She's dead. She got stabbed? Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad. We don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Mate, I don't think there's any chance. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils are dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Then I noticed it. The blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she'd been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened?
Clover's voice, I was thinking about it between sessions, but Clover's voice really reminds me of Misty from Pokemon. Again, it could be the same actress. I'd have to look this up when I'm done.
An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
You nuts?
Honestly, I'm starting to suspect Luna a bit, because if that scalpel was positioned properly to hit the heart, then, you know, you'd need someone with enough knowledge to be able to know exactly where to stab, right? Especially with such a short blade. And Luna is a doctor, so I don't know. But Kay as well. Kay went off away from Dio. So really the suspects that we have now are Dio, Luna, and Kay. They could equally be any of them as well.
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
What do you mean, even if we assume? She has a scalpel in her chest.
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me!
She did seem very weird when she was walking away, didn't she? It said something about that, and she didn't even talk to anybody.
There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
What do you mean? She has a scalpel in her chest. How are these people not just accepting that it's a murder? And then again, I guess it could be a suicide, but if she was going to try and kill herself, surely slitting her throat or her wrists would be way more effective.
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves!
Exactly.
Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't
Hey,
a murder.
don't you implicate me.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
What the fuck are you going to do against 6 people, one of which being a fucking robot?
You're all going to die just like she did!
Yeah, good job taking down Iron Man. Hey, hold on a
9, 8,
minute.
7,
Clover!
6, 5, 4,
Clover!
3, 2, 1!
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I guess we need to find a lock in a different route then. Then we'll find out what happened. That can't be the true ending though, right? Oh, I doubt it. Well, anyway, let's save. We hit ourselves a roadblock. So I guess we need to go find out what happened when we make the other choice. To betray. And of course we've got the next route as well, but I don't think we've got time for that tonight, so I'll probably just make this next route here. And then we can do the next decision next time. So yeah, let's see what happens when we do this. Just skip to the choice. And then we can choose to betray. See what Clover does as well, that might be funny. And here we are. Betray. Yeah, keep skipping till we get to the new stuff. There we
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Now, did anything else change? Oh, Clover's still here this time. Not Clover, fucking Alice. Oh. So we did screw him over. Oh, I feel so bad as well after what happened before.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yeah, let's see then.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I genuinely feel bad about that. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation.
It was, and I feel so bad.
Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Let's see how this run rolls out then. Let's see if she cares enough about Alice to ditch her. Don't worry, she'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What the hell? No. No way. She's just piecing out. Oh my god, what an asshole. No, I guess she's gonna do the whole look for help and call for help thing. Like was suggested in the selfish route that I took before.
The number 9 door.
But damn, just ditching Alice like that. Did not see that one coming.
She opened it.
Shit!
One sec. Sorry about that, it was just some noise. I thought someone was knocking on my door. Clover! What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help.
Yeah, so it's the same as when I betrayed Quark and the other route
My
man.
BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
Oh god, is he really holding her to that? You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
You.
What? Were you thinking of something gross?
Oh my
You're
god.
a perv.
He really is. Hey, come on now.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch!
Yeah, right?
You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt towards Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease. Oh wow.
Bye, guys.
She's got a lot more finesse than I did, getting fucking thrown to the ground when I tried to escape. With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door. And there we have it. Everyone else doomed to death. Thank you, Clover. Thank you so much.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Wow.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her for a call to help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I guess we're gonna hear about it now. Tenmyouji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. Well, I guess we're not gonna hear that story this time then. I guess we've got to get past the lock on the other route to find out what he's talking about. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Game over. So that's 2 more endings. Strike those off the list. Let's save our game. Oh no, that's just 1 more ending, because we hit the lock there, didn't we? Does it say anything? Lock number 2. Oh, okay. Is there proof it wasn't a murder? So I guess in one of these other routes we're going to find out what happened there at this time. Maybe one of these longer ones, maybe this one? And then we're going to be able to take that knowledge back over here so we can continue this route to its ending. But I guess before we do that, our next call of action is to go with Dio through this door. Since, you know, going with Quark is probably just going to lead us down this same path here to these endings, so we don't really want that. We did have 3 choices, didn't we? Let's have a look. Let's jump into this and see what our choices are. Yeah, okay, so our choices are blue door with Tenmyouji, red door with Dio, or green door with Quark. If we do the green door, then that'll just put us back on the other route, won't it? Let's see what happens. I want to take Quark and go for the green door. So, option C, I guess.
No, I don't think so. Were you even listening?
I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyouji.
Oh yeah, because Phi's against it as well, so I'm in a very small minority here. That's why I can't do the green route on this route.
That means option C is out of the question.
Yep.
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
That was that then. I might have been able to argue down 1 person, but 2... Besides, there was no way I'd be able to overpower Kay, grab Quark, and force Clover through the green door. Fine. If you guys are determined, I'll pick another door. I had 2 choices. The blue door or the red door. I saved the game, and then next time we go through the door with Dio. But for now, I'm gonna have to end because it's getting pretty late. So thanks to all the people that have been coming and watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and of course, thanks very much for the host from Smixer as well, from Shmi. Go check her out if you haven't already. She is a wonderful streamer. She does like a lot of strategy games. She does a lot of chill streams. Often checks out Steam and sees what's new and hot. She's a great person. Go check her out. But good night.